Welcome to the 7 o'clock news. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I'm Bruce Nolan. Tonight on the Evening News, we're going to interview Jane Eyre.
Everybody, welcome to the studio, Jane Eyre! So Jane, let's go back in time for a while and revisit your childhood. Would you say it's a happy time in your life period?
Oh, I should say not. My aunt, Mrs. Reed, treated me cruelly, to say the least. I remember on one occasion when John Reed, my cousin, threw a book at my head and caused me to bleed. Mrs. Reed blamed me for the incident and locked me in the red room.
And can you describe the significance of this said red room?
Yes, it was the room where my uncle, Mr. Reed, died. God rest his soul. It was he who made Mrs. Reed promise to keep me as her own after he died.
Sounds like you had it rough. When did you finally get to leave the Reeds?
I got to leave when Mr. Lloyd, the family doctor, recommended that I go to school. They sent me to Lowood.
So you were an orphan, or?
Yes, my mother and father died of typhus when I was very young. And my Uncle Reed took me as his own.
I'm so sorry about your parents, Jane. So can you describe your experience at Lowood?
The conditions were very poor. The teachers were adequate, but never treated us very well. They used to inflict physical pain on us, or use embarrassment tactics to punish us. The food was also poor. I remember on a few occasions when the porridge was burnt in the morning, and therefore inedible.
So on these such occasions, did the school do anything for you?
Well, the superintendent, Ms. Temple, she did give us cheese sandwiches on a few of the occasions. However, I had to be careful about where I ate my cheese sandwich because the older girls sometimes took it.
Dang. Well, this just in, we're going to go on the scene earlier today at Lowood and show you one of these very rough and very dramatic examples.
It's sad, folks. It's sad.
It's very sad.
Hi, I'm Bruce Nolan, and I'm here at Lowood Institution for Orphan Girls. And in the background, you can see Jane Eyre enjoying her nice lunch of a cheese sandwich.
Hey Jane.
Oh, and there's Gertrude. Look at the two friends engaging in a nice conversation.
Fine now.
I'm going in.
Fine now.
It's my cheese sandwich! Oh no! Oh my gosh! She's getting a bite. Is that a he or a she? He's getting the bite. This is getting very violent, people. We're gonna, looks like, oh, he's going for the chair. This is not fit for public eyes. I'm Bruce Nolan from Eyewitness News. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Wait, we're live.
Oh, we're live?
We're live.
Hey, Bob.
Excuse me. Excuse us.
Sorry.
We're gonna
Back to the interview on
We're
Jane.
gonna continue
We're
with
gonna get
the
right back to
interview
this.
now.
Here we go. So, Jay, did you have any friends at Lowood?
In fact, I did. I had one close friend. Her name was Helen Burns.
And are you and Helen still close?
Well, if we were, I would have to be dead.
Can you elaborate on that just a little bit?
Helen is dead. She died of typhus while we were at Lowood, like many of the other girls.
Okay then. Alright, moving on.
So what did you do after Lowood?
Well, I stayed there for a few years and taught. And then after Miss Temple, the superintendent, got married, I left and decided to get a change of scenery.
So you got new wallpaper.
No, she obviously went on vacation to Vegas.
New wallpaper.
Vegas.
New wallpaper!
Vegas!
New wallpaper!
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What? I'm
Oh.
sorry. Sorry, Jane. Did you have something you would like to add?
In fact, I did. Well, I'm sorry to inform you both that I didn't get new wallpaper and I didn't go to Vegas. I actually became the governess at Thornfield.
And was there new wallpaper there?
Now that you mention it, it was different.
Wait on me! Oh! In your face! Alright. Okay.
Whatever. Anyways, how old were you at this point of time?
I was 18.
And did you like it at Thornfield?
It was a pleasant change from Lowood. The food was better and I felt like I had a purpose there.
What was that purpose?
I taught Adelaide and I helped out Mr. Rochester when he needed it.
And who is this Mr. Rochester?
He's the master of Thornfield. I became quite fond of him during my stay there.
Was he single?
He was when I was there, although he did have a thing for Blanche Ingram, and Adelaide was from a woman who he never married named Selene Barons.
So, did he ever show some affection for you?
Well, he never made it obvious, although he always confided in me when he needed to talk to somebody. He seemed more fond of Blanche.
So did anything strange happen while you were at Thornfield?
Well, yes, actually on a few occasions, a few weird things did happen. One of Rochester's employees, Grace Poole, was quite suspicious.
And, what makes you say that?
Well, one night, Mr. Rochester's room was on fire, and, Grace Poole, well, I could hear her laughing. And also another night, she was in a room with Mr. Mason, which is an acquaintance of Mr. Rochester, and, he had been stabbed and subsequently bitten. So, yeah.
Did you ever prove it was her?
No, we didn't.
So, obviously, we have a mystery at Thornfield.
Yeah, so y'all gotta hide your kids, hide your wife, because there's somebody stabbing everybody out here. And Grace Poole, you don't have to come and confess, because we gonna find you.
We looking for you.
So you can go and tell that, homegirl.
Yeah.
Home girl.
Yeah.
He said. So did you ever hear from the Reeds again?
Yes, I did. Bessie came and informed me that Mrs. Reed was on her deathbed and wished to see me.
So, did you go and see her despite the way she treated you when you were a child?
Yes, I did. We talked about how much she hated me as a child. She also said she regretted not keeping her promise to Mr. Reed as taking me as her own. And also, she kept a letter from me from my Uncle John Eyre, who was my dad's brother. And he actually wrote and wanted to adopt me. But she didn't want me to be happy, so she told him that I died of typhus at Lowood with the rest of the girls.
Sounds like a very lovely conversation.
Well, that's all we've got for the evening news for tonight. I'm Bruce Nolan.
And I'm Ron Burgundy.
Good night.
Good night. Tweety, angry baby, sparrow baggy, Yankee faggy, gay beard, and ankle perm.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Sparrow.
Helen Donna!
Wow, man. I want this on. Oh my god.
Don't
Wow!
So Jane, let's get back in time for
There's one for the blooper reel! I remember on one occasion, my cousin, John Reed, threw a book at my head and caused me to bleed. Mrs. Reed blamed me for the incident and locked me in the red room.
Gosh dang it!
Dude, I was actually doing good!
I bet Reed leaves the room after I zoom out.
Dang it! I remember on one occasion when my cousin, John Reed, chucked a book at my head and caused me to bleed. It's called a dramatic pause! Gosh dang it! Go for the jug! Go for the jug!
Dang it!
Why'd you have to go and do that?
Crap!
Now we gotta pick that up. Go for the jugular! The jugular! Get out!
Dang it!
We're on air.
Dude, we're on air.
We're live.
Dude, we're on air. Oh.
Dang it.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Why? No more throwing the popcorn.
Jane, did you have any friends at Lowood?
Yes, I have one.
What are you doing?
Well, that's
So
just
we were
like
having some
Technical
technical.
difficulties.
Yeah, the
Anyway,
lights.
Stop reading the lines!
on with the interview.
Alright. So anyway, Jane, did you have any friends at Lowood?
Yes, I had one very close friend. Her name was Ellen Burr.
Wait, so what are we doing for that?
I think it's
We're just
recording.
gonna go.
Oh.
It is. Let me see your face.
Face like you're an adult.